big Ultraman presence. It looked like everybody had an absolute blast. And tons of cool Ultraman news out of there. I mean, the stage show is coming to the United States, first time ever. I mean, last year they did sort of like a mini stage thing at New York Comic Con, and then they did a brief thing at the Mall of America in front of the Bandai store, but it was kind of like just the characters were there. This is going to be a legit stage show with laser LED effects. It's going to be running November 15th to the 23rd at the American Dream Mall in New Jersey. I've been there. Crazy big mall. It's a very nice mall. Parking's crazy there, though. But it's going to be a great time. Chris Shawn, the voice of Ken Sato from Ultraman Rising, is going to be involved with the show somehow. Maybe he's going to be like the narrator or host of it. That's going to be really cool. So we're really going to try to make our way to that show because it's not far for us. It's a quick ride. So we want to try to get there and enjoy the day. November 15th to the 23rd, and hopefully we'll see some of you guys there. It's pretty exciting. I want to meet some monsters. I want to meet Ultraman Omega is going to be there.
And I wonder, I know they have the Emmy suit. I wonder if they'll have a Rising suit. Will that be part of it? It seems like they do try occasionally to try to revive Rising. They did something with Round 1 recently. And I just watched the movie on Netflix again, and it was the 1 year anniversary. Completely coincidental. Yeah. My son saw Baby Dinosaur and wanted to watch the movie, and we did, and he loved it. But it's just I watched it again, and I'm like, this is a good movie. I don't quite get the disconnect here.
It's Netflix. It's Netflix.
I know it's Netflix. I still feel like this movie deserves more.
Yeah. And I mean, Shannon, who did the Shannon Tyndall, who did the first movie, he's moved on. He's going to be doing the John Wick animated movie. So I would say a sequel's kind of shelved. It can be shelved for a bit now. Which is unfortunate, but luckily enough, we have tons of Ultraman coming. I mean, we're in the 60th anniversary. Is one of the big things right now. 60 years of Ultraman. There's no way you've seen everything. I mean, I haven't. I've been trying to the last, I don't know how many years now, starting from Ultra Q. I'm up to 80 right now. Blazar, Arc, now Omega. Those are my modern ones. I saw Tiga on Fox Kids growing up. Don't remember it at all, so I want to get to that and rewatch that. But I mean, there's plenty of Ultraman for everybody to consume. They didn't give up on us because for a minute there, everyone was kind of getting concerned during this last week going to Mega. They didn't announce an English dub cast, and then they're like, oh, it's coming out in simulcast, subbed, and that's fine with me. But this is YouTube's really big with kids. English dub is great for a younger audience. I mean, even when we went to Kaiju Brooklyn, there was a lot of kids in that audience, and some of them were really young. I mean, reading subs is not hard, but I mean, I was a slow reader as a kid. If I was the age of some of these kids I saw there, I would have had a hard time watching that movie if it was subbed. So I think dubs are really important for the younger audience. I mean, we need another generation of fans to come in, and Ultraman's only just getting started here, so we need young fans for the series here. So it's really important. So I'm glad that they're going to be bringing that dub in after the stage show. And the kind of what I'm thinking is, so last year we were lucky enough to get the dub for Blazar and Arc, and the wait for the Blazar movie was very long. We were when are we going to get to see this movie? Yeah, it was almost
too long.
It was too long, yes. It was Arc was out and it was going, we were in the middle of watching Arc and we finally saw the movie. So I think with this slight delay for the English dub, it's going to kind of, for the US fans here, by the time that Blu-ray comes out and you get to see it, the gap between the series won't be as long now, for between the series and the movie. So like it won't be as long of a wait anymore. Hopefully, the Blu-ray doesn't get delayed as well now. Like because the Blu-ray's been like fall release.
I would hope not because I understand the same thing you say with kids, but they do pull the series off of YouTube
eventually
after a while.
Yeah.
Mainly when these Blu-rays come out.
Yeah.
You think November, that is, November, October, that is holiday season. That's when you want to put these things out.
Yeah.
Because, I was a fan of that show, I want it. Well, now it's available.
And there it is under the tree for Christmas for you.
Yep. And then it's perfectly lined up with the summer release of the movie. They'll do a few premieres. Hopefully Kaiju Brooklyn gets the premiere again for the Omega movie. That would be amazing. It sounds like they showed it at G-Fest as well.
Yes.
And it sounds like Singapore is also English.
Asia gets a ton of the movie premieres for Ultraman, so...
Yeah, but it seems like that English dub is making the rounds now.
Yeah.
So, really big thing, for that over there. And I think a delay for the English dub isn't the end of the world, because I think most hardcore fans are going to watch it. They're going to be on board anyway. And, this fall release of the dub lines up with a lot of their merchandising releases as well. So it's kind of like a big wave of Ultraman all at once versus just like, hey, we're releasing this show right here in the summer and there's not really much going on, versus in the fall when they have a stage show, they're going to have a couple of Blu-ray releases. There might be a little bit more buzz around the Ultraman name at that point.
Yeah. And plus the trading cards are going.
Trading cards are going.
Yeah, so speaking of like fall, like we said, so we got that in November. October is when the Ultraman Arc movie combo Blu-ray is slated to drop from MillCreek. Not an exact date yet, but we know it's October 2025. On top of that, there is a Ultraman puzzle shoe watch. It looks like a Candy Crush kind of game. Looks cool,
like
looks cute.
Type of thing.
Yeah, it looks cute, so we'll be checking that out for sure. There's also the UltramanShop.com is now live. Right now, the only thing it had when I looked was the G-Fest G-Ross shirt that was exclusive to there, and it had like the whole G-Fest thing on the back. Pretty cool looking shirt. We'll see what other merch they bring in. Amazon's still going to be selling some Ultraman merch as well.
I hope it's as successful as the Godzilla shop.
Yes.
I thought that's been an amazing addition for the Godzilla fandom, because you get a lot of exclusives on there and a lot of Japanese imports.
Yes.
At a cheaper price than going through an importer. They don't get everything, but they get a lot, and I hope it's a similar situation with the Ultraman products here. I hope it's just not like random T-shirt drops and like iPhone cases and stuff. I hope we get real merch that they have over in Japan.
Like, for example, like that Bandai Premium Jiros figure that they announced. It's right now there's not going to be a U.S. release, so you kind of got to like go to your importers, pay a little more. So that's what I ended up doing. I picked up that figure. It wasn't bad, but it's
you're
like
paying a middleman.
Yes, we're looking for a middleman. So nice. It would be cool if they did do that with the Ultraman shop. I don't know quite exactly what they plan on putting in that shop, but that would be cool if they did something similar like that.
No, it would be. And maybe put some of the TCG stuff on there.
Yeah.
That would be cool too.
Yeah. To make that TCG more accessible is always good. I mean, it's definitely growing. That's growing, which is a great thing.
And I hope they don't just focus on like just Omega. Ultraman's a big IP. I hope they put a lot of the older stuff on there as well.
Yeah, that's one thing that I have noticed with the trading card game is that it's kind of mostly like modern Ultramans. Like they haven't done like the Showa era guys.
Yeah, no Showa. I wonder if they're gonna do like a Showa set. Like maybe they're waiting for that to be like a big like 1 year anniversary set or something.
Yeah, I feel like that would be like such a like wow, like now you're gonna pull out all the old school fans. They're gonna want these cards. Like I don't know. I wonder if they're kind of like waiting for the game to get a little deep. They're like, all right, we're gonna hit these first. Then we're gonna pull the old school fans in with that. I don't know what the plan is, But we know like the Omega Deck's like the next one coming out, so looking forward to that. I think that's like really soon actually. Booster Pack 4 and the Starter Deck 4, because we have the Rising and the first two starters that came out.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we said the Ultraman Arc for December. We might as well continue on with the Blu-ray releases. They announced we're going to be getting Ultraman 4K in 2026. September of 2026, with all 39 episodes English dub track from the United Artists Television dub. Really epic. I think I'm going to go back and rewatch that for sure when that drops.
Yeah. And I think we're also getting Ultra 7 as well.
Yes, I think that's in the works. I would assume that might be the following year.
Yeah.
As also in November this year, we're just jumping around because that's September, because those 4K releases are big news. We're getting another 4K release, but this is in the form of a document, like a docu-series.
So it's not a 4K release.
It's 4K Discovery.
Yeah. Yeah, it's on a Blu-ray. But it's a documentary about, I guess, the 4K.
Yeah, it has footage from the 4K in it, and it's just like the making of Ultraman and everything. So it's a pretty cool thing that's going to be coming here. And then on top of that, we have some other series coming to Blu-ray next year. Is Ultraman Towards the Future. March is the current slate time, and then the Ultimate Hero Blu-ray as well. No slate for that yet.
Are those the like the English? I think they were like Australian series or something like that. From like the 90s.
I don't know if it was 90s or 80s.
Yeah, that time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm surprised. I don't know if there was like a licensing issue or something, because these have been available on Blu-ray for import for quite a while, but at quite a high price point.
Yes.
And you figured like, hey, these are already English series. It would be a bit of a slam dunk.
Yeah.
To import those, because the work is probably minimal. It's probably just formatting the disc.
You are right. It was the 90s. It was 1990 and 93.
Yeah. Those are exciting things. Those are series that,
and they're short too. 13 episodes for.
Yeah, they're short because they didn't really. They were the most successful.
Yes, but you know what? I'll check them out.
I definitely would check them out. I didn't want to import them because I was like, these are slam dunk imports.
Yeah.
Like these are slam dunk series to bring over and localize, because you're not really localizing anything.
Yeah.
I was like, it's gonna get a release at some point.
I'm really excited for it. I really want Ultra Q Dark Fantasy, man. That's what I want. I'm dying for that announcement.
Yeah. With the 4K announcement, Ultraman 4K, and then them saying that they are working on Ultra 7 as well, I was surprised that they're skipping over Ultra Q.
Ultra Q Color 4K.
They would never.
They might.
I wish
they might.
If they included it as a special feature, it would be cool. But just if you've never seen a black and white movie in 4K, especially with the HDR track, it is the way to watch black and white. It is so different looking than any of the Blu-ray transfers or anything, because they don't have the grayscale gambit that HDR does. 4K is actually my favorite format for non-color, because color, especially with newer stuff like a Blazar 4K, it would look almost exactly the same as a Blu-ray would, because they're kind of formatted digitally. You're not upscale. You're not like really making anything look super better. Whereas with old film black and white that's scanned in 4K, you do get a lot more detail out of that. So Ultra Q is the series to watch in 4K.
Yeah.
I know that I looked at some comparison shots for the Ultraman 4K, the Japanese set, not this set, and the colors are so different. Like it literally makes it look like a brand new series, like restored.
Yeah.
I'm super excited for it.
Yeah, me too. I'm like, because even like Ultra Q to me to this day is still one of my favorite series that I've watched, and like I'm always like I kind of want to revisit that. But now that like this Ultraman with like a dub, I'm like I would check that out with a dub is coming out. I'm like I would rewatch that with the dub and some fresh colors and experience it again. I'm really like kind of excited to experience it again, even though it's gonna slow me down with my watch here going through the series.
My only, I'd call it precaution for this is, are we getting the full Ultraman series in 4K, not just the English episodes?
No, it says all 39 episodes.
Okay. Are we getting the Japanese dub as well?
On sub, yeah, I'm sure, yeah.
No. Japanese dub and Japanese and English subtitles.
Yes.
For that dub, and an English dub.
What do you mean, like?
So Japanese audio with English subtitles.
Yes.
Not a dub track.
Oh yes.
Subtitles.
That is yes. That is.
And then just an English dub with subtitles.
Yes. That's the big question.
And my other concern.
Dub titles.
Are they going?
Is always a concern.
You don't want dub titles. And I don't want them to cram a bunch of episodes onto like 5 disc and call it a 4K series. Please do not compress these. If you're releasing a 4K set and then you try to reduce the number of disc and compress the video, what is the point of us all being here then? Like, please, like, I don't care if I have to pay whatever it needs to cost. You know, it's a 4K Ultraman set. It's not going to sell that well anyway. It's for the collectors. Let the collectors pay a collector price for it.
Yeah.
Like, because how many people have a 4K setup?
Not a lot.
Not that many.
No.
So if I have a 4K setup and I'm buying a 4K set, I want to enjoy it in 4K. I don't want it to be like a compressed mess that you just put out there to say you put out a 4K Ultraman set.
Yeah.
Like, let it be what it is and put the appropriate price tag on it.
No, I agree. Yeah.
Because I already own it twice on Blu-ray. So I don't need another Blu-ray quality set that's from a 4K scan.
Yes, I got you. No, 100%. No, that perfectly makes sense, man.
Like this is great news. Let's just keep it great.
Yeah.
Like, I don't mind the Ultraman 4K Discovery being on Blu-ray because it's documentary. It's gonna have some 4K footage on it, and it's gonna look better than what you have on Blu-ray because it does come from a 4K scan.
Yeah.
But it's not going to be a comparison of like, this is what the 4K footage is going to look like.
Yeah.
I'm excited for it, and I think it's going to be a cool thing. You know, it's coming out in November. It's a documentary. I wonder if they're going to have some type of premiere for it somewhere. Could be interesting.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like it'd be a cool movie to see with fans.
Yeah. I don't know if it's a docu-series or like a movie. It might...
Oh.
Yeah.
Might be a series?
It might be.
I don't really know much about it.
Yeah. And then, of course, the another thing that's coming out in the fall is the first Ultra Academy book with the Alien Balton. I pre-ordered mine already on Amazon, but those that were lucky enough to make it to G-Fest were able to get copies that day. So they had an early release, kind of like how we got the early release of Ultra 7 at Kaiju Brooklyn. They got the early release of that. So really cool. That's another merch, and that is targeted towards a young reader audience. Now, what I'm kind of hoping with that Ultra Academy series, like, I'm kind of hoping it's got like a similar like vibe as the Godzilla books from like the 90s, like the Random House ones. Like, those were like young reader books. They were quick reads, but like some really cool stories. So I'm really looking forward to reading that, and because honestly I don't have a lot of time to read like a full out book, so like a young adult book, I can blow through that. I'm a slow reader, but I can blow through that like a champ. I could read at a 6th grade level there.
Exactly. But I guess that about wraps it up for our Ultraman news. We're going to